Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. How are you known in the heavens and other realms? And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with this card. We have pile 2 with this card. And we have pile 3 with this card. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find the timestamps, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So we're keeping your tarot deck to the side, and we're going to start with your oracle cards. You felt drawn to this card. We have some mushrooms, we have a frog, and I wanted to say it's a butterfly, but it looks more like some kind of light being, fairy, elemental. Yeah, I think it's called elementals. So anyways, let's just peel the tape here, see what it says. It says, pixie helpers and green aventurine. Not all wanderers are lost, clearing the way, luck, opportunity. Not all wanderers are lost, I'm really... let's talk a little bit about star seeds and star seed origins, meaning like when you became a soul, when you kind of when the source released an egg, and from that egg created like a soul. Let's just make it simple like that. Then you went on your soul's journey, and of course you've been on other places than here on earth, and what we see as our soul's origin is kind of like the first place that we go to, or the place that we have spent the most time at, because the longer we stay in one dimension, or maybe galactic civilization or planet or something, that kind of is what is creating our evolving our soul's energy. So it's kind of like both the first place that you were born into, the first place that you started incarnating into in that type of form, that type of shape, that type of energy, usually tells us where you come from. We have not all wanderers are lost. And I already yesterday when I saw this card coming out, I was starting to tap into the energy of pile number 1. And I really feel like you are what they call like a hybrid soul, meaning that you have been, or like I call it like a galactic backpacker. You're known for a soul that has like a lot of experience from a lot of different planet and galactic civilizations. You like to incarnate in the form of like a fairy, like a siren, like a dolphin, like something that's a little bit more connected to the nature that is surrounding the civilization that you are incarnating into. But I also feel like kind of your origin, if we will track back to kind of where you're coming from, I think that you are coming from a planet or like a civilization, starseed civilization that has, and I hear like nature that is more beautiful than Earth, because Earth is a very beautiful planet if you look at the nature and if you look at the animals. It's a very beautiful planet, nature wise. And then the human story is another, being a human here is another story, but the nature is very beautiful. But they say like, and I think they tell me like you were drawn to incarnate here on Earth. One of the things that really made you drawn to come here was the nature and the animals. So you've been here, you've been incarnated many times as pixie helpers, like some kind of fairy light being, some kind of nature deva. I know deva can have different meanings in different traditions, but there's something called like nature devas, or like a nature angel, taking care of the oceans, taking care of the seas, taking care of the trees, you know, different type of areas that you have been taking care of. You have a very strong connection to Gaia as well. But something, they keep going back to where you originally came from. And they say it's not so easy because you've been to many places. You've been to many places, but there is the one energy that's really like a red thread, that like the core energy in your energy is this very playful, almost like a little bit fairy / angel, angelic energy, actually. Yeah, something like that, fairy / angelic energy, and a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. You're known to be you're known in the heavens and other realms like some kind of higher light being. Yeah, higher light being, full of joy and playfulness. Yeah, a lot of joy and a lot of playfulness. There's not so much. There's no darkness in your energy, actually, and you have a very high frequency. Yeah, you're known to be like a very high frequency soul. Let's see. That was just the first card. Let's see what else we have here. Ask your soul. That's interesting. Ask your soul. Very connected with ask your soul. So how are you known? Yeah, somebody very connected, somebody very close to God, to the source, to these higher vibrations. You know, everything is frequencies. You know, we talk about 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, you know, all the way up to, I think it's 12D, or maybe even further, before we kind of back to the vibration of the source. And when we're back into the vibration of the source, it's just the I am presence, you know, everything just dissolves and becomes one energy, one consciousness. But there's like levels to this. And here on Earth, we're on our 3D level. And we experience our surroundings to be like, you know, everything is solid. And that's because it has a 3D vibration. That's why it's solid. And this also creates this illusion of separation, you know, I am me and you are you, and all these things. But on higher planes, there is no separation. You are very, they keep saying like you're very high up, you know, and I would almost say that you don't have, like when you're in your highest energy, you don't really have a body. You have a light body. Yeah, it's just light. You're just light. And I think the closest to explain how I sense your energy is this. Yeah, see this little creature here, light creature, you know, and full of joy, like a little bubbly, happy, light being, you know, flying around in the heavens and laughing and playing and singing with the angels. Yeah, some of you definitely have some kind of angelic origin. Yeah, going back, an angelic origin. That's also your helper. You really want, you're not and this could surprise some of you, but you're not a lonely soul. You're not meant to be lonely. You're not, I see you singing and laughing and dancing in this light body of yours with other souls or light beings in your same tribe, or in your same, that is as you. So somehow you're not meant to be alone. Some of you have a wound here on Earth where you are the wound of being alone. And this is a soul wound, actually. They're saying something with coming down to Earth. You came here, you're all happy. Yeah, let's go to Earth. Let's have the Earth experience. This blue planet looks so nice. Let's go there. But then, you know, because you haven't been, this is the first time you have lowered your vibration so much. And this is the first time you come to a planet that is this dense. I mean, Earth is pretty dense. So it caused this wound of separation. You know, we all have, everybody has that, you know, there is the separation, and then everything is about awakening, and everything is about going back to the essence, remembering who we are. But for you, this hit a little bit harder because you come from a place where separation does not exist at all. You were just dancing and singing and laughing and making love. Sounds strange, but there is some kind of like energy flowing, you know. So coming here to this dense, harsh world really caused heartache and pain for you, and something with you. I feel like this is your biggest karma actually as well. You've been looking for yourself. You've been looking to find self-love, or what you actually been looking for is to reconnect with yourself. So for you, wouldn't surprise me, pile number one, if you one of your biggest karmas and lessons in this life is self-love and spiritual awakening, but also like a lot of relationship pain. Yeah, a lot of pain in relationship, because relationship is the one thing that really mirrors and reflects what we are missing and what we are longing for in ourselves. So yeah. So let's see here. Inner child attunement. Go within, listen, loving parenting. Yeah, taking care of yourself. Wow, look at this blue color here. I heard blue avatar. Something with being a blue avatar. Something with being lit. I think you have some. Wow, you're a pretty old soul, though. Yeah, you're a pretty old soul. I really have to say that. And you know, when you started incarnating here on Earth, I really think that you started incarnating in forms that was higher forms. Something with Hinduism, something with. You know, we mentioned devas, deities, goddesses. You've been in those. I need to study Hinduism. I really felt that. I felt strongly that I need to read a little bit about it because it's been pulling my energy, or I really feel like it's going to add an element to my readings. So that door needs to open. But you have some kind of connection with the Hindu deities, the goddesses, the devas. And maybe Devas is Buddhism actually. So yeah, like I said, I need to study a little bit. And but yeah, something with you and you like kind of being in those a little bit higher energies. But even you're known for even higher than that. And I keep getting back to this. When I ask them kind of how are you known in the heavens and other realms, they immediately take you. And they bring me all the way up, far up to the realms of the angelic angels. Yeah, up to the realms of the angels and very high light beings, where you don't have a form, you have a light body. You're consisting of light. But there's so many. Your journey has been so long. You know, you've been a wanderer. Not all wanderers are lost. Yeah, you're not lost. So makes me think that you are on the mission. I'm so sorry, but I'm getting so much information at once. Wow, they're really eager to tell me who you are. And there's so much to find out about you. I mean, you can find out new things about yourself your whole life, actually. You know, every time you do a reading or something, you will get some kind of new information. Yeah. But inner child attunement, once again, you're very high vibe. So there's a lot of playfulness, angelic energy, light being energy in your essence. And let's continue. Fourth ray of harmony. Beautiful. Fourth ray of harmony. The fourth ray is also, creativity, beauty, balance, art. And the purpose is to express. It's an expression of the creator. Wow. Yeah. Whew. You really are a high vibe being. Pile number one. Yeah, you really are. You're here to bring balance. Wherever you go, you go to bring balance and harmony. You are an expression of the purest source. You know, as pure as you can go before you're back to the I am consciousness, just being consciousness. You know, that's almost too high of an energy to even be able to exist here on Earth. You know, but you're carrying this energy and you're a server. So you came down to Earth. You came down here. One thing is out of curiosity. You're a very you're like a little bit of a galactic backpacker. You like experiencing things. You have this curiosity of the child. You know, the curiosity, the fearlessness, the playfulness. Even the frog here, look how he looks here, you know, curious. So yeah, so you like evolving as a light being. You like to evolve, and there's no fear in you or anything like that. You want to expand. You're a server, you know. All angels, all angelic beings and higher light beings serve the creator. They don't do so much for their own soul's development. Even if that happens kind of by itself, it's not, it's still, of course, it's still important for the soul. Even angelic beings or higher light beings, it's important for them to evolve, because everything is constantly changing. One thing that is certain, that is everything is constantly changing and evolving. So of course, the server of the creators also have to evolve to be able to serve, you know. But it's more about serving the collective. It's more about, and there's so much joy to this. This is where the joy and compassion comes from. It's more joy and curiosity. It's like, ooh, let's go here and let's explore this and let's do that. So let's see here if we can go back a little bit. So you came here and you started incarnating in higher forms. You played the play of form, and called, yeah, I said Lila yesterday, it's called Lila. Lila, the play of form. You came here, you came in different forms and shapes, as a goddess, as a deity, as a fairy element, and you did all these things. And then finally, along many thousands and thousands of years, you've been here so long. Yeah, you've been here so long. You incarnated in all these different forms. And then finally, you know, consciousness lowered. The ego started to form here on Earth. You know, when we read history and about ancient civilizations, they all talk about this golden age. So the golden age, you can find it kind of in all type of civilizations. Everybody talks about it. But what happened? What happened with the golden age? Yeah, the ego formed, and the separation became evident, or evident. Maybe that's the right word. And everything changed. And this is like, was very painful for a lot of souls. And of course, this evolved during thousands of years. It took some time for this to happen, and you took this very hard. I keep hearing that you took this really hard, and I really feel like your spirit guide, or your angelic origin, where you origin from, and Archangel Michael shows up very strong in your reading, and I really feel like you belong in the angelic realm. If you have an angelic soul, or if you are some kind of light being that doesn't really, they're saying some kind of name. I don't know what to say. It's just like sounds. They're trying to tell me what kind of light being you are. If you don't resonate with being an angelic soul, there's another type of light being that is equally on the same vibrational frequency as the archangels, somewhere along that. And they say a name, but it's not, they don't say it in words, they say it in sounds. And it's like, it's just like codes. And yeah, it's like I feel like my mind is going to explode. Look at this. Yeah, this is how it feels right now, channeling this. It's like, woo, so much light. And I'm trying my best with this human form to give you the messages here. So let's just continue. Yeah. And we have give and receive. Wow. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps on my legs. I really feel like separation really hit you hard. And there's longing to come back. You really need to know that you are loved. You are love. You are love in the highest form. You are love in the highest form. And you are love. Twin flame. Wow, look at this. Oh, I'm getting so much messages. Some of you have a twin flame. I mean, look at this. Because there's a masculine and a feminine here. Yeah. Oh, these readings were too much. Yeah, a little bit too much. I have to rest probably a couple of days after this. Too much light. So, anyways, enough about me. Yeah, some of you really have a twin flame. But if that does not resonate with you, you have a family. You have a galactic family. You come. This is where you belong. They keep saying that. You belong here. And there's only love and laughter and playfulness. And there's no fear here. There's only love. And they say you are love. You are love. But it is this I really feel like you're, oh, they just want you to come home. Yeah, it's like they're, oh, look at this. They have opened the door for you, and it's time for you to go home. They want you to come home here. And yeah, the arms are open. Ask your soul. Your soul has the answers. Look at this. There's love here. Hearts, hearts, hearts. So reconnecting with your soul is your path home. Reconnecting with your soul. Spiritual awakening. The spiritual path is your way home. If you want to go home, this is the way. And you're going to be so well received. You have so, you know, if I would do a private channeling for you, I would say like, wow, you have a lot of spirit guides and a lot of angelic beings and ascended masters around you, and you have like a lot. Yeah, it would surprise me if you're not spiritually awakened, if you're not spiritually interested, if you don't have crystals everywhere, if you don't put sage in the corners, and if you don't do chantings, and if you don't pray. Would be very surprised, because it's so, the seed is so strong in you. I wouldn't even say it's a seed, it's you. You are such a strong light. So even if the separation was very hard on you, there has been a light in you that's guiding you. It's really like, ask your soul is tapping into that. Yeah, tap into that. Some of you definitely have a twin flame, and there is a plan for you to reunite. Look at this. It's all about opening up again. It's all about reconnecting, opening up, and going home. What is a twin flame journey? Twin flame journey has nothing to do with romance. Even if that is a bi thing happening, it has nothing to do with, you know, living a normal life here on earth, having a normal human experience, having a relationship, getting kids, getting married. No. When you're ready to meet your twin flame, if you have a twin flame, it's all about returning back to source. It's a very intense experience. It will awaken you, it will shake you, and it's all about going home. It's going all in. If you meet your twin flame, it's about going all in, because it's a catalyst. It's the catalyst that awakens your own light and makes you go home. And many times, you know, they are meant to ascend together. Wow, it's so beautiful. Oh, I knew these readings were going to be strong. I almost felt this morning like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do them, but yeah, let's just go for it. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I forgot about this little card. So, courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Yeah, you are fierce, fearless. Light being, angelic being. You are fearless. There's so much courage. There's no fear. You know, you have as a soul. Fear is just an energy, you know, it's actually a lower vibration. But where you come from in this higher planes, there's no fear. And even if there is fear, you transcend it with your light. So courage comes naturally. So we have vibration. Wow. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Yeah, very high vibe. Super high vibe. Yeah, so high, it kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable for the moment. Not in a bad way. It's just like, yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like being cracked open. And things are being pushed out. You know, when the light is shining very light on you, it's pushing things out. And it's like, ooh, okay, what's going on? So we have inspiration. Inspiration. Yeah, you're very happy. Yeah, creative, happy being. And once again, it wouldn't surprise me also if you are meant to do something creative, something arty. You're meant to bring beauty and harmony. This is your soul's energy. It wouldn't surprise me like if you're an angelic being. You know, angels always belongs to like some kind of legion of angels. You know, you can belong to Yophiel's legions of angels, you know, the beauty. Archangel Yophiel is the beauty of God. Archangel Gabriel is about, you know, the name is like God is my strength. Archangel Michael, you know, is about courage. Yeah, courage. We had courage here. I talked about, some of you belong to Archangel Michael, legions of angels. Legions? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And some of you also belong to the Yophiel. I'm getting Yophiel because we have harmony here. And creativity, beauty, harmony, balance, art. Yeah, Yophiel could also be. Yellow. And I always see Archangel Jophiel's energy to be yellow. So, but you have a close relation anyways to the angels, and maybe specifically, I'm getting Ariel as well. But specifically, yeah, Jophiel, Ariel, Michael, Raphael, oh, you belong with the angels, you know? Yeah, you really belong in the angelic realms. And you're meant to... It's easy for you to, spiritual work is easy for you. Spiritual awakening is easy for you. You're not going to be the one who's questioning it and saying like, oh, what is this mumbo jumbo, or what is this new age bullshit, or what is this, or what is that? And you're going to be able to see through the bullshit, because in spiritual, everything that is spiritual, not all that glitters is gold, like they say. Not everything spiritual is gold, you know. So, but you have, because you are very connected to the truth and to what is authentic, you can see, you can really guide yourself to what is resonating with some kind of pure higher energy, and what is just like more commercial new agey spirituality. Or even people have an easy way to see through people who have made spirituality like an identity, like, oh, I am a spiritual teacher, oh, I am a healer, oh, I am a this, and you're pretty good in guiding yourself as well. You don't fall into these traps of spiritual ego, because you don't have an ego. You're just love where you come from, and because the seed, and once again, I don't want to call it the seed, the essence of light is so powerful and strong with you. You're very old, super old, angelic / light being soul. Very old. And beauty and harmony and creativity and all these things follows you. It's kind of like in your energy. So it could be that you have like a mission to share something creative with the world. And I said this many times. You don't have to be being spiritual. It's not about, you know, being a spiritual teacher or being a healer or something. You can be, you carry an energy, you know, that is just concepts and words. You carry an energy. You could be an actor, you know. Thinking about Robbie Williams. Yeah, it's called Robbie Williams. Isn't it called Robbie Williams, you know? He was full of love and life and laughter. He had this energy, actually. This was a good person to bring out, actually. He had this energy full of love and life and laughter. And, you know, with his acting and the movies, you know, he brings this out in people. So this can, in any way, you know, your soul will have a way to create and bring beauty and harmony into the world, bring light into the world in one way or another. But some of you have a little bit of a troubled mind, or a little bit of sadness of this separation. Could be that you are feeling lonely in this world, and it is because of this wound. It's because of this wound of separation. But you're really not lonely. You have a home. You have a beautiful home, yeah, full of love and light and angels and singing and dancing. So yeah. Malachite. It is time to transform. Interesting. Malachite was one of the first crystals that I ever bought, and it was many 20 years ago, maybe. Yeah. And it was very powerful. I think that was what started my transformation, actually. Yeah, I remember I bought a very powerful malachite. So some of you, you know, if you want to speed up, I'm getting a message. If you want to speed up your healing, buy a malachite and keep it in your hand as much as you can. Sleep with it under your pillow. This is going to be very powerful, so be prepared of what you're doing. But if you're ready to do that, if you're ready to break through something, then you can do this. It will help you. It's time to transform. It's time to come back. I hear go home. Even the green here is heart chakra, you know. It is time to go home. The doors are open for you. It's time to return home. So let's do some tarot cards. Oh, okay. So this card just flipped over. I guess we're going to use this. And we have the High Priestess. Wow. Yeah, very psychic. I said, it was yesterday in pile number 1, I think. Or the other day I did the reading. I said psychic and hot. Yeah, this is definitely the pile where you are psychic and hot. I mean, you are on fire. You are such an interesting, multi-talented being, actually. Pile number 1. You really have... And beauty and harmony. Yeah, I keep getting that. Beauty and harmony. Inspiring person. Very creative. Definitely multi-talented. Definitely spiritually multi-talented. You know, being a healer, being a psychic, being you know, all declares and having like abilities that you don't even know yet, but when you open them up, it's like nobody has those type of gifts that you have. You have a lot of gifts. So yeah, psychic, this is definitely the pile where you are psychic and hot. If you're a male, if you're a female, does not matter. You are psychic and you are hot. So let's see what else we have here. The Temperance. Wow, and look at this angel. Wow, between worlds. Yeah, oh, I keep saying like you are, oh, they're longing for you to come home. I want to cry when they say that. Yeah, you're almost home. Look at this. It kind of feels like half of you, more than half of you have ascended here. I think it was also in pile 1, I said not long ago, I said like you're 50 or 75% done with your healing and your ascension. So yeah, pile 1, either you're halfway or 75% home. You're almost home. You're becoming the angelic you again here. So yeah, this was a very clear transformation, and they're really their arms are open. They're welcoming you home. Look at this here also, the hands showing the connection. Yeah, and I said, you know, I had a little bit hard time translating because I heard they didn't talk to me in words. I didn't get the information in words. It was codes and things. Look at this. We have it here, you know. So yeah, you have access to very high information, very high energy, because you are that energy. Let's see what else we got here. Temperance. Yeah, also with Temperance, once again, I really feel like you're, I repeated this many times, but you bring beauty and harmony to wherever you go. You bring, yeah, an angel of beauty and harmony. But that is your field. Huh. Anyways, so we have the Queen of Swords. And the last card here is 4 of Cups. Oh yeah, you want to go home. Yeah, I really feel this. You really want to go home with the 4 of Cups here. So you have a mission. You're on a mission, they say. It's almost done. So this is like a little message for you. They're saying you're almost done. Don't worry. This is the last transformation that you're going through. You're ascending, you're returning back to your state, you're dealing with this separation wound here because you need to find yourself, you need to reconnect with yourself. This is how your soul is evolving, and this is also how you're getting free from the reincarnation cycle. Yeah, you're getting free from because you need to free yourself from that, but also you're meant to something with bringing harmony. Leave your legacy, maybe leave your legacy, or do something here, like leave a little bit of your energy, heal something, do something like that. I feel like there is some kind of mission here as well. With the Queen of Swords here, yeah, your voice, your truth. Queen of Swords really tells me you can see through illusions. You can really guide yourself. I mean, pile number 1, if somebody can ascend this lifetime, it has to be you. It has to be you. I mean, if somebody's going to do it, it's going to be you. Because first of all, your connection is super strong. Second, your essence is already there. You don't have to go looking for anything. You just have to tap into yourself and heal the wounds of separation, heal the wounds of karma. And once again, I think it has to do with relationships for you, love and relationships, and the love for yourself and everything that came with that. And I mean, courage. You have so much potential and so much going for you. And so in times of disconnection, because here you're disconnected. 4 of Cups, look at this. Even the earthly things, you have biryani here or something. Looks like a biryani. Yeah, you have all this nice food here, and still you're not happy. So the material, you're not satisfied with what the earth can give you in form of material wealth and material things. You really need to go home. You really need to tap into something higher. But you can awaken. You are doing that. You're awakening your essence already now. So don't worry, you are going to return home. And it's been a very long time. You've been wandering a lot. Not all wanderers are lost. I mean, somehow you're not lost. You are not lost, but it's been a pretty long journey. You've been many. I mean, even before you started incarnating here on Earth, you were going to other places. I really feel like a strong really strong energy of Orion. Something, and Orion and Earth is a little bit connected because at a certain time they were a little bit similar, not a little bit similar in kind of the darkness versus light, the separation versus not separation. So something with first being an Orion, you've been on a mission. You've been on a mission and it's been very long. It's been very, very long. You're at the end. So hang in there, do the work, trust in who you are, trust in this energy. It's time to transform. It's time to cut through the layers of separation with the Queen of Swords here, and it's time to return back to your natural state. But first, finish your mission, bring beauty and harmony into yourself, into your life, heal. And I feel like sometimes people don't like me when I talk about how you're going to leave Earth, but when you're leaving Earth, like when your physical death is approaching, I feel like you're meant to leave in peace, in harmony. You're leaving your body. Some of you are even going to consciously leave your body when you're older, of course. You're going to just sit on your chair one day with your cup of tea and say like, okay. And the angelic beings are just going to come. You're like, yeah, I'm ready to go now. I'm just going to fall asleep and you're just going to ascend. So it's a beautiful, very beautiful journey that you are on. So, pile number 1. This was your reading. I hope you liked it. I did my best. So yeah, if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So, how are you known in the heavens and other realms? And you felt drawn to this very pink card here. We have pink roses and we have this pyramid and the white dove. I'm already getting like a Mary Magdalene sisterhood, brotherhood energy here. Like the sister or brotherhood of light is what I hear, the council of light. But let's see here. Rose quartz and olive tree, alchemy of love, peace offering, compassion, and Venus energy. Yeah, I forgot about what was behind it because and when I looked at the card, I really felt like some of you really have a strong connection to Venus, a strong connection to Christ energy, and yeah, sister, brotherhood of light, council of light. Yeah, they're pretty clear. You belong to the Council of Light, is what they're saying. So, what is the Council of Light? Yeah, so there is certain light beings in the galaxy and other realms that is kind of, they have as a mission to serve the galaxy or the universe in one way or another. So there's definitely like a council of light that is working on Earth and of course other civilizations and planets as well. But anyways, you belong to the council of light, and in this council of light there is many ascended master. So something with you belong with the ascended masters, which is interesting because you're still here. You haven't ascended. Maybe some of you came back. You know, that's what they call a bodhisattva, I think. You know, somebody that has the ability to leave Earth but stays out of compassion. I hear some of you say like, no, that's not me. I would leave immediately if I could. I would never come back. But yeah, maybe this is hitting a core with some of you that you're staying because some of you wants to bring family and friends with you and you want to serve in some way. So this could be very like you're not connected with this energy. But definitely like the sisterhood, the Mary Magdalene sisters, the Rose sisters of the Rose. I don't know that type of energy, but or I don't have so much knowledge, but this is what I hear. So let's continue. Let's see here. Alchemy of love, peace offering, compassion, Venus energy, olive tree. A lot of Jesus energy here, Christ energy, and probably could be pile number 2. I just want to say some of you were incarnated at the same time when Christ was incarnated. You were one of the, because Jesus, you know, at the time when Jesus got enlightened and he was walking on earth sharing his teachings of enlightenment, you know, as a spiritual teacher, he had a lot of female followers. They were taking care of him. They were making him food. He had a lot of followers. So he had a lot of female followers, Mary Magdalene and the sisters. So something with being one of the sisters, during that time, yeah, something of, it doesn't matter if you're male or female now. You know, we incarnate in many. Sometimes we incarnate as a female. Sometimes we incarnate as a male. So that doesn't matter at all. But something with you belonging with Mary Magdalene. I don't know who she originates from, but I think some of you really have a strong Venus energy. Venus or Vega. Wow, I'm getting Vega energy as well. So Vega is also one of it's older than Venus, actually, the civilization. It was next to Lyra, and Vega, I really like Vega energy. I have some origin from Vega myself, and a lot of love. A lot of love in Vega energy. Very high energy as well. So let's continue. Let's see how this is just one card. Let's see what happens here. Manifestation. Wow, is this a city? The city of light. I don't know if it's a city, but I think it's just light, but I kind of see it as a city. Do you guys see that? The city of light. Once again, you know, you belong to the Council of Light, the Ascended Masters, the Brotherhood of Light, Shambhala. I'm getting Luxor. I'm getting Serapis Bay. A lot of Ascended Masters. So you belong with them. This is how you're known. Yeah, you're known as one of them. So you are some kind of Ascended Master. Once again, I'm getting Ascended Master that decided to stay. And I feel like I want to cry and scream when I say that. Because maybe you were ready to leave. Maybe you were ready, because they all left, didn't they? I mean, Mary Magdalene ascended, is now serving from higher planes. Mother Mary is an angelic being, actually. She also ascended, and she's back in her angelic form, serving. She's in the karmic board, actually. You know, the board of karma. Kuan Yin is also on the karmic board. And we have Saint Germain. We have so many beings like this. You know, if you're not known with this, it's not important. You know, you can read about it. But it would surprise me if you're not known with Ascended Masters and the beings and the angelic beings, because you are one of them. You are one of them, but you're the unknown one that has not yet ascended. And when I say that, I want to cry. Yeah, I really feel like I want to cry. I say, like, I hear, like, what about me? So yeah, maybe somebody asks, like, what about me? You decided to stay a little bit longer, and you took on. Some of you took on a burden that's been very heavy for you to carry. You are kind of the earth warrior, you know, but the warrior of light, the warrior of love, the alchemy of love. Your mission is not easy, but it's very powerful. You're not known. You are known in the heavens and the realms, but you don't know yourself yet. But you are to become an ascended master. You are to become an ascended angelic. So I don't know, like, some of you have a starseed origin. You know, the starseed origins could be a little bit tricky, because we have many origins. So when we are trying to find, like, what is my starseed origin, we try to, like, kind of go back and see your journey. So where did you start? So we definitely know you're here on Earth now, but where were you before Earth, and where were you before that, and where were you before that? And actually, you know, we can see it as the source, because going back all these levels, we come back to the source, right? The consciousness, the one consciousness. There's no separation. There's not even any souls. There's just one energy. But what happens, you know, is like the source wants to experience itself, and the way it does that, it creates parts of itself so it can experience itself through itself. Yeah, this sounds very trippy. If you want to know more about that, you can read the channel book. How can I not remember it? The Conversations with God. Yeah, this is a very good book to read if you want to learn more about this. Conversations with God. I think it's called that. It's a channel book, anyways. This will tell you all these basic things. Sounds strange to say basic things, you know, it's the truth about everything almost. So anyways, if it resonates with you, if it doesn't, Yeah, forget about it. But so if we can see it like the source creates like a little cosmic egg, and from that cosmic egg, or the soul is created. That's when you are created for the first time, separated from the soul, but from the source, but also still in a very high energy. Somehow, even the archangels that has a very high energy, or the light beings, they're still separated a little bit from the source, because they're not back completely. When we are back completely in the source, we're just like, I hear just breathing, or expansion, contraction, change, constant change, nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, they say nothingness, they say it's void, but it doesn't mean that there's nothing in it. It doesn't mean like a big black hole. It's consciousness, just consciousness. So anyways, we don't know, like, when your soul was created, you were usually at that point. I'm trying to channel now. I'm trying to do my best to channel. So just take what resonates, because of course, I don't know how clear my channel is. I'm just trying. So as a soul, then you kind of decide what you want to be. It's like, yeah, I want to be, or I'm going to go there. Or maybe there are light beings assigning different souls to different things. I think more like that maybe is true. So anyways, where did you start your soul's journey is kind of like, what is your soul's origin, but also like where you spend like a lot of time as a soul is also your soul's origin. So you've been here on earth for a very long time. You're definitely going to be one part earthling. Yeah, you're going to be one part earthling, and I think you're going to carry it with a little bit of pride. Even if, these light beings don't have pride, because it's a little bit cool to be able to go through this earth experience, because it's pretty known in the heavens and other realms as a pretty hardcore experience. Earth is a hardcore experience for the soul. And that's also why many souls wanted to come here, because hardcore experience also means the soul can evolve like big time. But for you already were a high soul. You came here to serve. You came here to, expand as a soul, go through the whole experience, but also to serve. And many of your friends, and once again, Christ is your friend, and Archangel Michael and Jophiel and Saint Germain and Serapis Bey and Hilarion and Kuan Yin and Buddha. These are all your friends. They all left. I keep hearing like, what about me? You are leaving soon. And you're probably going to be known after, this and this many years. You're going to have a name and some type. I don't know what it's going to be. It's not important, but you're going to be known as an ascended master or some kind of angelic being, because Mother Mary was, the mother of Jesus. She is an angelic being, actually. So she was also incarnated here on earth, and she's back into, like I said, her soul's form. Anyways, let's just continue. Joy of life. Wow, look at this. Is that a phoenix bird? I think, yeah, it looks a little bit like a phoenix bird. So open your hands, share, and let go. You're a very powerful healer. Very, 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 very powerful healer. Alchemy of love. You can transform so many things. You come from a place of love. So pile 1 and 2, I don't know, lately pile 1 and 2 have become best friends. Usually it's pile 1 and 3. But the last reading has been pile 1 and 2. So you can check out pile number 1, because they go together a little bit as well. Kind of a lot, actually. But anyways, joy of life. Yeah, you have a very high energy. Very, very high energy. You were already very high in your energy before you came here. And you're here on a mission. You are here on a mission. And you have you are very strong. Very, very strong. Let's do more cards. Earth healing. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you came. Look at this, an angelic being here. You came here as a healer. You are a master healer. And you came here. And we talked about Christ. We talked about Buddha. We talked about Kuan Yin a little bit. And, or we've been mentioning this masters and things. And it wasn't easy for them either, They were just like us. They're just normal, You know, they're put on a pedestal, they're put in this high energy, but it's the ego mind that does that. It's like, ooh, seeing them like something higher. But we're all of us, not one single soul is not equal to another soul, you know. So we're all consciousness. We all come from the same. All have the same essence. So there's only separation and illusions that makes it like that. So even Jesus, you know, before he had his lifetime of enlightenment, Buddha, before he reached his lifetime of enlightenment, he lived thousands and thousands of lifetimes. He went through so much pain and suffering, you know. Even Jesus, even Mary Magdalene, all of them, you know, they have done the same journey as us. There's no difference. And somehow this is important for you to know that it's the same journey. They did it and now we're doing it as well. So earth healing. And you know, the last thing, why are these people known? Why is Buddha known? Why is Jesus known? Why is Kuan Yin known? Why is, you know, this person or that person known? It's because they left a very strong, the last lifetime they they left a very strong, we think it's the last lifetime as well, you know. Jesus ascended for sure, Buddha ascended as well, you know. But anyways, very strong last lifetime. So it's like this something with you reaching your highest ascended energy, leaving your mark on the world, and it's all about earth healing. You know, Jesus helped humanity heal. Buddha helped humanity heal. And Buddha's and Jesus' legacies are still here. You know, the compassion. Jesus, if we are forgetting about the religion and what was created after that, there's a shadow side, of course, to this as well. But if we go back to the essence of what they were teaching, they weren't teaching any religion. They didn't start any sects. They were teaching love and compassion, the right way of living your life, to be a biased, wholesome person, to live your life aligned with Dharma, to live your life aligned with love and compassion. And this is your energy. This is your energy. You're here to manifest the new world. I want to cry. Wow. You're here to help manifest the new world. And you need to know that your friends has not forsaken you or forgotten you. You're part of the Council of Light. You're part of the helpers. You're part of this high energy. It's just you're still here on earth doing the groundwork. You're doing the groundwork. And something with you're younger than them. Yeah, you're a little bit younger than them. See here. They are a little bit older than you. They were here before you maybe. So they're a little bit older than you, but they're helping you with all your love here. So you're just a little bit, you're just a little bit younger as a soul, and that's fine, of course. So anyways, and you're going to, it's something with you leaving a legacy before you leave, ascending, leaving a legacy, something with earth healing, helping other people heal, maybe helping other people heal their inner child. Look at this here. It makes me think of Archangel, was it Archangel Gabriel who gave Moses the 10, what's it called, amendments? I don't remember. So anyways, giving something here. So piece of information here. And you received, wow, this is so strange. Wow. Yeah, I just remembered one thing. So let's leave that to the side. So you have a piece of information. You have a mission and you're meant to follow it through. You're meant to follow it through. So something with, I don't know, leaving Earth in a grand way. So it could be something like that as well. And yeah, let's continue here. Summon the rain. Oh, wow. This is so nice. So summon the rain. Some of you have a very strong connection to the wind, to the water, to the rain, to the weather. It's like something with your... Yeah, I mean, you have a very powerful energy, very strong aura. So you're very connected to everything around you. You are life. Life is flowing through you. Yeah, life. Chi. Chi is really flowing through you. And you're really, if you don't feel this, this is your potential. If you really feel like this is not in your life right now, if you can't even feel this, this is your potential. And I know it myself. You know, if somebody would tell me 10 years ago that I would be doing this, I would laugh at them and say, I was so shy, you know. Public speaking was the worst thing I knew. It was the worst thing. You know, my whole body would shake, and I was so scared of public speaking. It was actually a problem because I was studying to be a teacher, and I really had to. I even went to this little extra courses like how to publicly speak, and I was even shy there, and it was the worst thing that I ever knew. But also, you know, being confident, you know, I wasn't confident, and I didn't know all these things, you know. I didn't know anything about spiritual things at all, you know. So I was completely disconnected, and I had PTSD, and I had so many problems, and you know, it was a very dark place. And so I would never ever believe that this could happen to me. And that's what I'm saying. If you're not feeling this energy, this is your potential. This is your potential. What you're seeing and feeling about yourself is, if you're feeling like this heavy layer of disconnection, of just karma, or just heaviness, or heavy emotions and heavy feelings, this is your earth. This is what earth has done to you. You know, this is the difficulty of being here on earth, you know, but also the beauty of the transformation, because it's a whole journey where I said many souls wants to come to earth because it's so harsh and it's so hard here, that it also creates a lot of spiritual evolvement. But let's not forget that many things on earth is actually also pretty nice, you know, human connection and connecting, and love, and nature, and animals, and being able to laugh and sing and cry, and emotions are also very nice, you know. So let's not just make it into a very bad place to be, because then it becomes torture, you know, torture to be here. So it's not that. There is both beauty and harsh things on earth, but the hard thing here is the separation, that we are not connected with this pure love energy. And you have very high energy, so, but for many of you, it's like you are carrying karma, earth healing. You are carrying earth karma. That's not you. It's like kind of like you said like, oh yeah, earth is experiencing a lot of addictions, a lot of sexual abuse all over the world. So many females are suffering from sexual abuse and so many people are suffering from addiction. So many people are suffering from fear, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna create that karma for myself. I'm gonna create that karma for myself, because if I create that karma for myself, and then if I transform it, I will also, because whatever you transform in yourself as an individual soul also has an impact on the collective. And because you are such a powerful soul, you can transform more of the collective energy than another type of soul that is younger than you. We said you were younger than the archangels and and Buddha and all this ascended master that has left before you. We said that, but you're old compared to other people, other souls here on earth. Same, you know, when Buddha and Jesus and, you know, all these people went through their ascension, they made a big impact on the world. They made a big impact on the collective. They are still making a big impact, you know, 2,500 years ago, they're still making a big impact. So something with you being the light, something with you losing yourself in darkness, a lot of darkness, and then returning to your natural state is creating, look at this explosion of light. Something with transcending the collective fear. So this is in your plan. And Bodhisattva, I feel like I want to bow to you. I feel like this energy, I feel like I want to cry. I feel like a humble energy of the work that you're doing. Summon the rain. Look at how powerful you are. Summon the rain. Summon healing to the people. Summon healing and light to the people. Some of you are very connected to the rain. It's like when you get angry, the wind starts to blow. When you're sad, it starts to rain. Some of you have this connection with the wind. Something also, this is a side message, but also being like something with being a native Indian. And I'm getting like being a chief Indian and having psychic abilities. You know, having the native Indians had a lot of abilities and had a very strong connection actually to nature. So something with you being very connected to the wind, the rain, the weather. Yeah, that's a side message. But this card also shows me how you are not just doing it for yourself. You're bringing in this light to the collective. You're here for the collective, you know. Your joy of life is not just to fill your cup, it's also to fill other cups. Yeah, you're very powerful healer, very compassionate and very powerful hero, here to manifest a new earth. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, I said it in pile 1 too. It's like very powerful readings today. Sometimes I feel like I'm being cracked open when I do the readings, because what kind of energy that I am in before I do the channeling and then when I'm doing the channeling could be completely different. So that really means like, yeah, I could literally feel like being cracked open. Maybe that happens to you now when you're listening to this, like, whoa, light is coming through. So blue flame, wow. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. So yeah, I love the blue ray of light. The blue ray of light is the second ray of light. It's about love. It's about spiritual wisdom. And Jesus is connected a lot to the blue flame. Yeah. So once again, Christ energy. And Christ is an energy. It's actually blue, but I see golden energy. And very high energy that can transform and transmute, the alchemy of love. Yeah, it can really transcend a lot of things. You could be very connected to the color blue. So yeah, and I choose like a little bit of bluish. Yeah, I think it's more indigo actually. So anyways, gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. This is pretty funny because sometimes I put out these questions in the community section of my channel because I like it. I think it's fun. Yeah. And lately I heard, like the other day, I heard like I should like write you, do you believe in miracles? And yeah, and now we got this. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. You know, you have that energy of being able to create miracles, summon the rain, you know, bring this powerful healing. You can manifest like an amazing life for yourself. But I think, yeah, you know, of course you want to manifest an amazing life for yourself, but you are more about serving the people, serving humanity. It's both, of course. But there's something in you that's going to... This is the quality, you know, of enlightenment. This is the quality. This is one of the, you know, to be able to see if you're really walking on the spiritual path. Two things, actually. 3 things I can say. If you want to know if you're really progressing on the spiritual path, one of the most important is the absence of thoughts, you know, not being identified with what you're thinking, what you're feeling. The less identified you are with what you're thinking and you're feeling, and the more you are progressing on the spiritual path. And another thing is how quickly you can let go of things is also a good thing to see how you are progressing on the spiritual path. Like there is some kind of you're getting triggered. How fast is it before you come out of that trigger and you can observe it instead of being absorbed by it? And the third thing is like one of the qualities, you know, there's many qualities that are growing in a person that's really progressing on the spiritual path, purifying themselves, coming back to the essence. Compassion, tolerance. Do you feel compassion towards the people that are the most awful people in the world, maybe? But that wasn't what I wanted to say. I wanted to say one quality is the quality of wanting to serve, out of compassion, wanting to help people come out of suffering. Because if you're really progressing on the spiritual path, we're learning like a lot of things. We're awakening to our wisdom. We know how to do it. We know how to come out of the suffering, and out of compassion, we want to help people come out of the same suffering. Jesus did it. Buddha did it. How to come out of the suffering. So this is with quality, wanting to teach, wanting to serve. There's a very strong energy of Bodhisattva here, where it's like, yes, waiting with your ascension because you want to finish the mission, or there is a mission to finish, or wanting kind of to bring your family and... But for you, it's not just family and friends. It's you. For you, it's humanity and all. You have a very expanded, big heart here. Rose quartz, you know, Venus energy, very, very expansive heart. You're all about the heart. Very mature heart chakra. A very, very mature heart chakra. Wow, I'm oh, this is so nice. Yeah, I think we need to do a couple of normal readings, like to ground ourselves after this. But yeah, let's see what else we got here. Pink opal. Be kind to yourself. You're so... Kindness to yourself. Yeah, you're very kind. And I think like this could be Oh, this pile 2, definitely the empath piles of empaths and highly sensitives that always wants to do what is right, that wants to be nice to people. And I was thinking that myself the other day because I had a doctor's appointment because I wanted to check one thing, and I wished I sat there, and I always try to make the experience, kind of the meeting, nice for the other person, you know. And I left like realizing that I didn't really stand up for myself, and I felt like, wow, I wish I was more badass, you know, that I could be a little bit more, not mean, but a little bit more badass without kind of like every time thinking about like, oh, how is this person going to feel if I say this? I always try to be so damn understanding to a point where it's almost like a little bit frustrating. So I feel like a little bit of this energy yourself, like walking over fire for somebody else. And it's a good quality. It's nice, you know, but there has to be like a balance, you know. Sometimes maybe we need to be a little bit badass as well to be able to get what we want to say through, because we are also important. So some of you maybe can have a little bit problems with boundaries and standing up for yourself and being overly nice. But kindness is a good quality, you know. We should be proud of being kind. It's nice. So there's a lot of kindness in your energy. Knowledge. Wow. So we have record keeper. And you know how we said here that you have a mission? You got some kind of information here. You're meant to share it with the world. It could be a teaching, you know. Buddha's teaching, Jesus' teachings, and you know, all enlightened beings, and many people left a legacy on the world. Something with you leaving a legacy on the world with some kind of knowledge or some kind of teaching. Record keeper. So how are you known in the heavens and other realms? Yeah, you're one of us, they say. You're one of the Council of Light, you know. And some of you are angels. So the recording just stopped, and I have no idea how long it kept on rolling. So I'm just going to hope that I can edit this, and we're just going to kind of continue the reading here. But the last thing that I said is, yeah, how are you known in the heavens and other realms? Yeah, you are known like one of them. You are known like somebody that is in the Council of Light, in the servers of Earth. Yeah, we have Earth here. You're here to serve the Earth. Some of you come from other galactic planets, but you're very old soul there. You have ascended from kind of that planet, but you kind of ascended, maybe it's wrong. Yeah, no, you ascended from that planet is what they're saying. You got your degree or something like that. Something with being older galactic soul. And then some of you are angelic beings, and you come from the angelic realm. It's, you know, angels don't really have a planet, it's just more a realm. Some of you are light beings, also from some kind of realm more than a planet. So let's just leave that to the side, and let's do some tarot cards here to get some last messages. And wow, look, these two just like stayed. So, and this one too as well. What's going on here? So we're going to start with these three, but let's just like do a little bit of a shuffle. And yeah, that card too. Wow. So they're very eager, and this one too. So we have 5 cards here. Let's start with these and let's see how it goes. And I think we're just going to keep. Could we keep it here? Yeah, let's keep it there if you need more cards. So we have 7 of Pentacles. Long journey. Very long journey. Hard work. They're saying, yeah, you're working hard. We're looking over you. Look at this. So you're still here on Earth, but they are looking over you. Look at this. The connection. Could also be, some of you are really angelic beings, and this is your higher self showing itself as an angel here, or your soul. So yeah, long journey here on Earth. Very hard work that you've been doing. And we have 8 of Pentacles. Pooh! I mean, yeah, if somebody's been working hard, it's been you many lifetimes. You know, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. 8 of Pentacles. As soon as you're done with one pentacle, she starts with another one. You know, she's always working here. And oh, look at this old woman here. Yeah. So lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Barely you weren't able to barely breathe between these 7 and 8 of Pentacles. Poor you. 10 of Wands. Wow. And look at this. So this is a tarot of I can't remember, but the angel influence tarot. But anyways, but we have angels here. See here. Why do I say anyways 10 million times today? I'm gonna try not to say it again. So 10 of Wands, you're carrying a lot, and I really want you to know it's not just yours. It's not even yours. It's not yours at all. It's like you came here. You came here to Earth as a server from the beginning. From the beginning, you came here and you took on karma on purpose. You know what you were doing all the time. You always know because you have this high connection. So in between lives, kind of when you were in the bardo, or kind of in between when you are reviewing your life, you know exactly what you're doing. You're like, ooh, Earth is going through a lot of fear, a lot of abuse. Ooh, let's do this and let's do that. So you unconsciously, you've been losing yourself in karma so that you, at the end here now, can transform and heal yourself and be this beacon of light that is transcending the collective. And this could sound like a hell of a job, but this is what angels does. This is what higher beings does, you know. So 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Wow. Something with blood offerings. I don't know why I said that, but there's something with blood. You have a very strong connection with Christ. I really want to say that the Christ energy is very strong in you. You were walking. Jesus was your brother. Yeah, Christ was your brother. Jesus was your brother. You were there with him, walking next to him, hearing his teachings, feeling his love and compassion. Very strong in you. This Hermit. It's been a long and lonesome road. Yeah, it's been you missed the times when Jesus was your brother. It kind of feels like your father, and I don't mean like father like in a normal way, but something with your guide. Something with your guide. So yeah, with the Hermit here, you are a seeker. The tarot cards really just talks about how long you've been here. I'm so sorry. I'm laughing because this is my pile definitely, but how long and how long you've been here, how difficult it has been. And what can we do? We can just laugh, you know. Maybe it's not funny, but I you know, it's like, yeah, we're here. We just have to accept it. No, not accepting it's not helping. So yeah, you know, all the cards here, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, even the Hermit here shows the hardships here, shows the lonely path here that you've been walking. And I really want you to know that, once again, like Buddha and Jesus and all these ascended masters, they all did the same. They all did the same journey. And I want to do, like, I don't know, let's do like 2 more cards. 4 of Pentacles. I'm kind of laughing at myself because it feels like you're a little bit fed up. And you're like, yeah, I want to say keep going, the world. Yeah, we're going to end with this card. So you got the world here, keep going. And I took 1 more card. Oh yeah, look here, 2. I took 1 more card, and I took actually 3 cards here. Okay, I need to calm down a little bit. Yeah, the energy is a little bit high today, so that's why I'm also speeded. So the world. You're almost there. There's something in you that doesn't believe you're almost there. With the Fool here, with the Fool in reverse here, almost like fooling you. Something with you fooling you could even be because you are a very powerful being. It could even be that there is darker forces on Earth that doesn't want you to believe in this, believe in yourself, remember who you are. Because what happens if you remember who you are and becomes this beacon of light? Yes, you make this big impact on the collective. What happens? Well, the darkness cannot stay. Where the light is, the darkness cannot stay. So there could be, with the Fool in reverse here, some tricky energy, entities, darker forces. You could have some spiritual attacks going on that is trying to hindering you. But look at this with the world here. Yes, you are a bit tired here with the 4 of Pentacles. You can be a little bit frustrated, and sometimes with the book on the head here, book of knowledge, we had knowledge here, and you it's like sometimes you're not really connected with what you're supposed to do. But don't worry about that. You're going to know it when it's time. It's not knowledge that you need to go looking for. This is spiritual knowledge. It's meant to be channeled through you when it's needed. So I want to hide the Fool card because this is just trying to trick you. This is just trying to make you confused. This wants to keep you confused and scared. But look at this 4 of Swords. the final rest. When you're dying, when you're leaving your physical body, it's going to be peaceful. You're going to go back home, and the war is over, the long journey is over, but you're also going to experience peace and harmony in this lifetime, because look at the world here, completing the cycle, completely ascending, leaving your legacy on earth here. This was a very high reading, actually. Yeah. So anyways, if this resonates with you, this is beautiful energies. Beautiful, beautiful energies. Pile. I just want to say one last thing. I hear, because I said like, wow, this is almost a little bit trippy. Maybe I need to ground myself. And I hear the angel saying to me, the time is now. The time is now, they're saying. So yeah, I want to leave you with that, and also myself. The time is now for this to happen. So anyways, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Okay, so how are you known in the heavens and other realms? We're going to find out together. And you felt drawn to this beautiful tree here. I'm already feeling like a different type of energy than in pile number 1 and 2, which had crazy high energy, but somehow this feels a little bit more grounded. Yeah, we have the tree here, but still the connection. So let's see here. We have the Empress tree. The Empress tree. Catalyst for change, clarity, freedom, and unbinding. Unbinding. Oh yeah, your energy here is completely different. Yeah, wow. Yeah, very wow energy here. I feel like you're a very strong priestess, alchemist, priestess, alchemist. Something would be an alchemist, a dragon energy here, dragon alchemist, galactic alchemist. Connection to the Arcturians, connection to Sirius. I should look that up. Sirius. Let's go with Sirius. Yeah. Oh, you. I hear them saying you were born when the universes. They don't say universe. They say universes. You were born at the same time when the universes were born. You were there at the start of creation, they're saying. Okay. Create space. Wow. I don't know what you are or where you're from, but you come from. You don't have form. You don't have a form. Look at this. You're just light. You are light and a shapeshifter. You can shift forms. You are a gateway opener. So I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just saying the words that comes to me. So yeah, you're a gateway opener. Create space. Unbinding. Opening up things. Unbinding. You're mystic. You're a spiritual. You're known more as an energy, actually, than a soul. So you belong to a high energy, collective energy, galactic energy. Yeah, more like a god energy. They're saying even. Yeah, and you're just energy. So what else do we have here? Stepping stones. Take the next step. Let go of the old paradigm. Look at the lotuses we have here. Take the next step. Let go of the old paradigm. Okay. I think we need more cards. Yeah. Oh, wow. You are very free in your form. So you can shift and shape form. So they're telling me this. How are you known in the heavens and the realms? You come from a collective energy of light, an expression of the creator, of God, of the creator energy. But you can also shift and shape form. But this energy has to do with galactic, like being able to transform and transmute things, being able to open, create space, being able to open things, to create things, to manifest in the galaxy, in the universes. You have some strong manifestation powers. You could move mountains. Yeah, I mean, if somebody could move mountains, it has to be you. You know, you could transcend the materia. If you get in touch with your alchemical gifts, you could do really some trippy things here on Earth, I feel. You could do some trippy things. I really like that we have the tree here, the Empress tree, because it shows that this is still grounded energy. This is still grounded energy, and also shows how you can shift form. You can go high up into creator and into galaxies and universes and multiverses and I don't know what. You have, I feel like my head is going to explode. You can transcend time and matter and space and everything, but at the same time you can shift into form when you want to and go to certain places. This is the dragon pile. This, and when I say that, it means that you have a dragon. It means that you have a dragon guide. You have a connection to dragons. And I mean dragons, I mean, there's different type of dragons, of course. I mean very high dragons that are almost light beings. They don't really have a dragon body, but they can, as you, they can go into a dragon body as you know, but more you are light. You are light working together. So this dragon energy, and then you need to do work, transmuting energies, creating space, opening up portals and gateways on other dimensions and other galaxies and civilizations. You go into, you dive, kind of showing you're diving through the dimensions, and you return to your, you become like a more informed, because you can't work with the energies on lower dimensions and planes in that high state. So you can change and shift your energy and your body. And this is I say it many times, in the same time, pile as the dragon pile, you go on missions alone a lot. So it wouldn't surprise me if you don't have a problem with being alone. It wouldn't surprise me if you're an introvert. It would not surprise me if you have some pretty different type of hobbies or interests. Yeah, like you're interested in different type of things. You could, like, something with the Arcturians are very close to you. Yeah, very close to the Arcturians. Sirius, we said as well. And using your mind, but not using consciousness in a very masculine yang way, where you can change and shift and transmute energy. So powerful, very powerful healers in pile number 3, an alchemist with some trippy gifts. I mean, if you would tap into this energy, you would be able to levitate. If you would return to some kind of guru mystic state, you would levitate and walk through walls and things. Yeah, this is the energy here. You don't like being on Earth, I hear. Yeah, you don't really like being here in this, because limitations. You're very wow! That scared me. So yeah, that was just my alarm clock, and it has nothing to do with today. It was from yesterday, actually. So yeah, I got scared when I said that. So yeah, something with, because you have an ability to transform fear on very high planes. It's like kind of what you do. You fly around with your dragon, and you go to distant places, and you transmute fear, and you open gateways, portals of light, and you communicate with your Arcturian guides and some ships, Ashtar Command and some things. You do like a lot of work, but you are the one who does the dirty work, I hear. Like, you're the one who really can dive in, and you like this. You like this. Some of you could have like really strong Scorpio placements, because this is kind of a little bit of Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy has a light, like all zodiac signs. I always say that I like all zodiac signs, because everything has a light aspect and a shadow aspect. So the light aspect of the Scorpio energy is this intense ability to dive into the darkest places, you know, and really see through everything, turn every stone, stepping stones, turn everything and see everything and understand everything from a place of wisdom, spiritual knowledge. So this is kind of you diving into places where nobody wants to go, or actually not where nobody wants to go, where nobody has the ability to go. So there's something very specific with your ability. It's like, I'm so sorry for saying it, but it's like, if it's a war, who do we call? Ghostbusters. Yeah, you know, it's like, if I don't remember the song here, but who do we call when there's something wrong in the neighborhood? Who do we call? Ghostbusters. So something like this. When there's something wrong in the spiritual realm, who do we call? Pile tree. So yeah, they're calling you, and you come with your dragon, even sometimes more dragons, and you even have a little bit of, you have dragon friendship, but there's not so many of you, actually. There's pretty few of you. So yeah, I definitely resonate with this pie. So if you resonate, hello, fellow dragon rider. So there's not so many of you. And also, I feel like many dragon riders, like we call it now, they have very specific tasks that they are working with. So even amongst dragon riders, at this alchemical, what are we going to call this? So it's kind of like a galactic alchemist dragon / rider. Oh, I don't know. You have different different tasks or different specialists. Like you're a specialist in different areas. But you have a pack. Yeah, you have a dragon rider pack. You do. You're not alone. But something with you going off alone. And you went off alone to do something. And it was something with a little bit too much for you to handle. Even if you are a very powerful soul and your dragon also very powerful. Something with getting lost or losing your... So this was a little bit difficult. Stepping stones. Finding you back home, going back home. So this is probably a soul wound that we're talking about here. Let's leave that and let's do more cards. Wow. Wisdom of the divine feminine. Some of you have a twin flame. Yeah, maybe that's what you lost. Maybe you lost your other half. But for some of you, it's like more losing your soul family. So for some of you, it could be something soul wounds. They follow with us everywhere. So it could even be in this lifetime you experience some kind of disconnection with the family that you are born into now. But we have the Empress tree and wisdom of the divine feminine. So there's a lot of yin energy, a lot of feminine energy here. Look at how things are growing from you. Create space. It's like bringing you back. You know what I feel? I'm getting like a message. They're telling me I heard fallen angel, and that sounds, let me explain it before you get all wired up. So fallen angel could just mean, aren't all souls in some way fallen? And I don't mean the biblical term of fallen. I have another definition. It means like you have a very beautiful soul and a beautiful essence, kind of, but you came here to earth and you lost yourself. And this is what fallen means. It means losing yourself in the darkness and in the ego and in the separation of earth. Falling further from your original energy and vibration. So something with you coming back to that, but the soul wound is here. They keep going back to this. Why you are experiencing this still in your incarnation here on earth, it's because I see you on this dragon and I see you going off, and maybe this is metaphorical or something like that. So just take it out as it resonates for you. And I see you with your kind of pack of dragons, and then you were sent off, or you went off somewhere alone to some kind of distant planet or civilization, and you thought you would be able to handle it or something. It was a very dark place. Even Earth is nothing compared to this place. This is like, when I feel it, I feel cold, and I just see, like, you know, when we see Earth from space, you know, the Earth, it looks blue and beautiful, but this planet is just black. I see this planet is black, and once again, it can be metaphorical or something, talking about how you went to how you lost yourself, or how far you've been from home, or how disconnected you've been, or how this separation from yourself, from your soul, and you know, coming on Earth, Earth has a very low vibration, 3D vibration. Everything is separated here, you know, it's me, it's you, it's me in this table, you know, material is very solid here, but on the higher planes where you come from, you're only light. You should check pile number 1. Just want to say that pile 1 is definitely going good with pile number 3. So yeah, check pile 1. Anyways, so it could also signify it could also talk about the separation, and it's been very difficult for you. And the stepping stones here is talking about how you are coming back to who you really are, and coming back to your family, something with dragons, your dragon family, being in this playful state, you know, of being. And, you know, even if you have a dragon, you can be an angelic being, you can be a light being, you can be any type of being. This is just kind of like one part of, you know, I don't know, angelic dragons. It could be angelic dragons, light being dragons, because it's very high energy. It's not dark in any way. But there is some darkness here, and you went somewhere maybe. So if it's not like if it's not talking like more metaphorically, it's actually that you went somewhere as a soul, you know, and you lowered maybe your energy a little bit, and you went somewhere, and it was just too dark for your soul, and something with the planet getting lost, so they couldn't find you, and you couldn't find yourself back. Some of you could even be dealing with a wound of abandonment, rejection, or something like this. So this is a soul wound, and then became a karmic wound. You took this with you as a soul wound, and then you lived your incarnation, and because it was a soul wound, you also created a karmic wound. So could be that this karmic wound has been showing itself with your parents or relationships, or it's just in you. Fear of being alone. Even if you like being alone, some of you don't have this problem at all. Fear of being left alone, fear of death, fear of not finding your family, longing for your family or something. But this is a soul wound. Some of you have healed it, some of you have not healed it. Let's do more cards. This was a very, very interesting reading. Sparkle and shine. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Once again, pile number 1 is definitely your pile as well. So you are, I would say, like, you are really known as you're just energy. You're just energy, but light being or an angelic being, definitely in pile number 3, where you can shift and shape form. You can shift and shape form. We talked about the yang energy, and we have a lot of feminine energy here as well. You know, yang energy is the alchemist. That's why I felt like maybe you have a twin flame as well. But you are both the yin and the yang. But some of you do have a twin flame. Something with coming back to your yin energy. Something with being lost and coming back. There was a shadow coming over this reading now, a little bit. And it was like a little bit sad. Yeah, it's a little bit sad here. And they're saying, I feel like, don't worry, stepping stones. You're coming back now. You're letting go of the old. Step by step, you're coming back to who you really are. Turquoise. Wow. Prioritize your health. Yeah, did I say this in this reading? Some of you don't like being here on Earth. Or yeah, the limitations. You can feel very limited in your body. It could be that your body is trying to teach you something. So something with your physical limitations, physical health. But turquoise is my favorite color. Yeah, it's actually my favorite color. And it's also about it's the higher heart chakra. The higher heart chakra. So I would say, like, you're a very interesting character. Very interesting soul. Yeah, very interesting. There's so many layers to you. Some of you are not believing that you are worthy of love. Some of you are not believing that you are beautiful. Some of you are not believing the gifts that you have. This has to do with the soul wound that became a karmic wound. Huh. You're not believing it. But you are beautiful. You're really like there. So how are you known? You're known as playful and free and shifting form and this alchemist and this bubbly, fearless, fierce dragon rider. Yeah. So we got 2 of these cards. I think we're going to, let's just start with these. So we have boundaries. Okay. And we also have compassion. Wow. So boundaries and compassion. You open gateways, you open portals. Yeah, we said that. And you have a very, very high energy. Yeah, once again, light being, angelic energy here. There could be that you're experiencing a lot of limitations here on Earth. We keep coming back to Earth because I think they feel like it's important for you to know stepping stones. It's something very important with you unlocking your fear, with you releasing your fear, or with you coming back to your original energy for catalyst for change. You're paving the way for other souls to step behind you. And also because you have this very strong healing energy and alchemical energy. You can really move mountains and kind of create miracles. So what do we have here? Stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't want to autofocus. And reflection. That's funny. So stillness says reflect on this moment. And I think I just have to fix the camera. Okay, let me just fix it. Oh yeah, it works. So see all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Some of you really have a twin flame. So I'm sorry for saying that so many times, but some of you really do. But if you don't, it doesn't matter if you don't. Reflection. Finding yourself and seeing yourself for who you really are. And something with finding your you're lost a part of yourself. You're lost a part of yourself, and your journey is about finding that. We need to do some tarot cards here as well. I really think you should watch pile number 1 if you want to find out more about who you are, more about being an angel or light being, because now they're taking this reading more to your earth. Because it feels more important. We already talked a little bit about how you are known, but somehow it feels very important that you know that you are loved. And this healing the feminine, healing the masculine, and prioritizing your health. And health doesn't just mean physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. So you can grow and blossom here like the Empress tree. Yeah, free yourself. Like the Empress tree here. And I don't know why it became blurry all of a sudden. It's like this confusion. So yeah, maybe it's a little bit of confusion here. What step to take next. But look at all these colors here. It's so beautiful. You are very, very beautiful. But it's like you don't believe it. Almost like it becomes hard to say it or to channel it. The moon. Once again, the feminine energy. And look at this. This monster here. Ooh. Yeah, and the masks here. You have a lot to... Once again, you can really dive deep. You can really dive deep. But this could also mean that you went to very dark places in this life, in your lifetimes here on Earth, and also because of the soul wound. Some of you are dealing with really dark things this lifetime. But you need to know that your energy, you're returning to your natural vibration and your natural vibration. Just look at the colors, turquoise, blue. Look at this beautiful pastel colors here. Your energy is so pure and so nice and so compassionate and so loving. You're just working through the wounds and the karma and the pain here. Be still and see yourself through other people. You can see your essence. Other people can reflect that to you. King of Wands. King of Wands, we have Judgment. Wow. Yeah, for you it's all about spiritual awakening. And we have the Magician in reverse. Yeah, it's like you don't believe in yourself with the Magician in reverse. So it's like returning. The Magician is the alchemist. The Magician is the ultimate alchemist in the tarot deck. And it was reversed. Like it's not in touch with its powers. You know? Not in touch with your powers. Illusions about who you are. Illusions about who you are. But Judgment here really shows rising above that. King of Wands, finding confidence, finding power. You're going through like a big shift here. You're really, your life is, I would say it's amazing. Maybe you don't think it's amazing, but I feel like you are amazing. Your life is amazing. Your soul journey is amazing. Going through all this, coming from such high planes, you know, being just light and transforming into so many forms, and then going with your dragon and doing these missions, and then losing yourself in the mission and being lost, and then, you know, carrying this wound and then coming here to earth. And I mean, your journey is so long and so hard, but so beautiful, because you're returning back to your natural state. You're not, fallen, you know, fallen sounds like something bad, but you're not bad. There's not a single thing that is bad with you. Nothing that you did or think or feel is bad. You know, it's just energy. So something with you not believing in your purity or your worth or something like that, and your powers. Or the Magician can also show, you know, not connected with your powers. The Magician in reverse can also show wasted talents. You're a master manifester. You're a master manifester. You can shift form. You can create miracles. But that's not so important. What seems to be very important for you is to return to this natural state of this very feminine energy, but yin and yang dancing together, like this. You being in your, I feel like you really want to be, some of you are really restricted in this lifetime. Yeah, boundaries. It feels like you're in a prison. Could feel like Earth is a prison, your body is a prison. You have certain things in your life that's really hard to overcome, or physical illness, mental illness, something is keeping you in a prison. But you have the potential, you know. You know, King of Wands, you can crack yourself open. You can crack yourself open and you can overcome this. You can overcome the world. You can overcome the world and dance. Return back to your pure state of this yin and yang energy dancing together. You know, very high energy that you have. Yeah, finding your laughter and your joy again. Something with grief and sadness here. You have your dragon pack, you know. Sometimes it feels like disconnected or a little bit further away. So some of you believe that you are left alone, or that you don't have a spiritual home maybe, or something. Some of you lost your home even. You could be, you know, Lyra, yeah, it could be losing your home. This could be the wound actually as well, losing your galactic home. But something with, it's not lost. It is not lost. There's something that you're not seeing. And I have a hard time channeling. I feel like this is my energy as well. It's something that I'm blocked for that information, because probably something is not healed in me so that I can channel it. So maybe further on we'll get the information. It will open up for you here, you know. You helped so many, you served and helped so many, so it's like you also get the help that you need. Yeah. Okay, so pile number 3, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.